Hello and welcome to VB411. I'm your host, Ms. Information, the know-it-all in City Hall, here to clear up misinformation and separate rumors from fact. Up next, a misconception about an upcoming city project. Now, there's been a great deal of interest in the plan City Council recently approved to build a sports center, including some lingering questions residents raised that we thought it was important to address. The two most common questions: we already have 3 sports-centric facilities, so why do we need another? And what accounts for the increase from $40 million to $68.1 million? Well, first, let's talk about our existing facilities. The privately operated, city-owned Virginia Beach Sportsplex and the city-owned and operated Princess Anne Athletic Complex are for outdoor activities such as football, soccer, lacrosse, and field hockey. The privately owned Virginia Beach Fieldhouse is an indoor facility that hosts small tournaments, local league play, and private events. However, it's popular to the point that booking a tournament is difficult due to other scheduled events. And while the facility is well built, it's too small for large tournaments. Sports tourism is already a robust business in our convention center. It has hosted everything from wrestling and basketball tournaments to cheerleading and taekwondo. However, the convention center was built for corporate events, conventions, and trade shows, not for hosting sporting events. Imagine the wear and tear the building gets hosting wrestling tournaments. And the smells. A study the city commissioned in 2016 identified a need for an indoor sports center near our hotels. One of the top reasons? To capture more of the market for traveling tournaments. According to the National Association for Sports Commissions, sports tourism is an $11 billion industry. When sports tourists come to town for an event, they typically arrive early or stay after. In 2017, more than 100,000 hotel room nights were booked by sports tourists alone. That means they're spending money with our local businesses, at our hotels, restaurants, and shops, and then leaving. Most tournaments take place outside of peak tourist season, which will help achieve the long-standing City Council goal of being a year-round destination. An additional goal is to design the new sports center to NCAA standards to attract indoor Division I and II track and field tournaments currently hosted elsewhere. So as you can see, the sports center is for a different purpose and won't duplicate what we already have in the Princess Anne area. Next, the cost of the facility is a focus of some questions. First, it is important to know that it will be paid for through the Tourism Investment Program, or TIP fund, and not the general fund, which is largely made up of real estate and sales taxes. The TIP fund is primarily funded by tourism-related activities such as hotel taxes and portions of other taxes, like the meals tax, that we can attribute to visitor spending. So why the cost increase? Well, simply put, the scope of the project changed, and it includes parking. After nearly 2 years of work that included reviewing similar facilities in other cities, consulting with stakeholders, getting feedback from residents, and engaging through a competitive proposal process, a design-build contractor, the recommendation is to construct an indoor sports facility of approximately 285,000 square feet, almost double the size of the facility initially contemplated. In addition to space for court sports, the final proposal includes an indoor articulated track, expanded meeting rooms, and seating for up to 5,000 spectators. Costs will be $57.8 million for the building and $10.3 million for 1,100 parking spaces and site prep. Residents will be able to utilize the sports center too. There's plans for before and after school programs, summer camps, and local league play. Additionally, local high schools will be able to practice their indoor track and field events here and host their own competitions. To learn more about the Sports Center, including proposed renderings and public documents, please visit www.vbgov.com/sportscenter. Well, here at VB411, information is king, or in my case, queen. Sometimes having the right information at the right time and place can make a world of difference. Have you heard about Virginia Beach's recent initiative to bring cardiac first aid to those in distress? On July 14th, Virginia Beach Emergency Medical Services launched PulsePoint, a mobile smartphone app that directs CPR-trained citizens and off-duty first responders to the site of a cardiac arrest. Here's how it works. Anyone who registers with the PulsePoint app will receive a notification from the city's Emergency 911 Communications Center pinpointing the location of a reported event. Once alerted, anyone nearby can respond and immediately administer hands-on CPR until first responders arrive. The app also indicates if there's an automatic external defibrillator or AED nearby. If you don't know CPR, you can still help. With the PulsePoint AED app, you can register the location of an AED. After the location is submitted, local authorities will verify that it's accurate and add it to the database. To learn more about the PulsePoint program in Virginia Beach, please visit www.vbems.com/PulsePoint. The free PulsePoint and PulsePoint AED apps are available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. And now, you're in the know. Thanks for joining me this week. Do you have a burning question or topic you'd like me to cover? Email me your ideas at misinfo@vbgov.com. See you next time.